Hi and welcome back. I'm really excited to guide you through turning our scraper into an async scraper. We're gonna see a few things that may be a little bit surprising throughout this video, but generally, you're gonna see massive performance improvements from doing this. We're gonna start with re-implementing our functions in order to make them async. So, we're gonna have our fetch page and our get multiple pages in here. I'm going to go into the async request and just copy them because they're going to be exactly the same. That's the reason why we've covered these two functions, is in order to allow you to reuse them throughout any project. Of course, we've got a few imports missing, so let's make sure to import them. We no longer need requests, so we can get rid of that. We can import async IO, IO HTTP, async timeout, and time. Time is just for the timing. We can remove it later on if we want. Notice how we've got this requests page here. So actually, we do have this separate requests in there just to get the number of pages that we're going to request. Remember, we started at 1 and we got up till page count. So actually, I revert what I said earlier. We still need import requests. And that's totally fine. You can have synchronous code surrounded or joined by asynchronous code side by side. That's totally fine. I just forgot that we were doing this to get the number of pages. This is okay. You could potentially turn this into an asynchronous request, but because it's a single request that we're doing first in order to get the count, it doesn't make sense to treat this asynchronously. After all, it's just one request. You have to wait for it to finish before you can get the data. So there's no benefit from running one thing simultaneously as itself. So this is going to still be synchronous. That's okay. And then we're going to have our two functions here in order to fetch the page and get multiple pages. And then we can call them down in our loop. Notice how our loop is iterating over the page count, and then it's going to get each URL using requests. We no longer want to do this. We no longer want to iterate over the range and get each page. Now what we want to do is get all the URLs and pass them in to our get multiple pages function. So what to do is to copy this and put it in a list comprehension. Like so. And you can call them URLs, for example. Again, all we're doing here, and by the way, I'm going to close the sidebar just for your benefit there so we have a bit more room. What we're doing here is just putting this inside the list comprehension between the range 1 and the count. Exactly the same as we were doing here, but except we're no longer iterating over it, we're just creating the URLs. Then we're going to start a timer just to check out how long it takes. I'm going to do pages equal loop dot run until complete, get multiple pages with the loop that we'll create, and